In the quiet suburbs of Pretoria, South Africa, a remarkably solitary young boy sat tucked away in a corner, completely detached from the world around him. While other children played outside, 12-year-old Elon sat motionless, his eyes darting across the pages of thick encyclopedia volumes and complex science fiction novels for up to 10 hours a day, fueled by an insatiable appetite for raw knowledge. His mind operated like a sponge, constantly scanning for patterns, formulas, and concepts that stretched far beyond his years. Yet, his true awakening didn't happen in a classroom. It happened the moment his hands first touched a primitive, early computer keyboard. Where others saw a mere novelty, Elon saw a canvas of infinite, programmable logic, with absolute white-knuckled intensity. He spent late nights hunched over a glowing monitor, his fingers fiercely hammering away at the keys as he taught himself how to code from scratch. Lines of raw text slowly transformed into a fully functional reality, culminating in the creation of his very first video game, Blastar. When he successfully sold the software code to a computer magazine for $500, it was far more than a childhood business triumph. It was the precise moment the spark of innovation was lit. For the first time, Elon realized that human intellect could build entirely new worlds out of nothing but ideas and willpower, a quiet, monumental victory that permanently anchored his mind toward engineering a future beyond the stars. Driven by an insatiable desire to position himself at the bleeding edge of the technological frontier, a 17-year-old Elon made a defining, unilateral choice. Knowing that his ultimate goals required a broader canvas, he packed a single worn-out suitcase and boarded a one-way flight to Canada, his mother's birthplace, entirely on his own. The promised land, however, offered no immediate comfort or soft landings. Arriving ahead of his family, Elon found himself utterly isolated in the windswept, frozen wilderness of rural Saskatchewan. Stepping off a long-distance bus into a biting sub-zero chill, he was taken in by distant relatives on a remote farm, where his daily reality immediately transformed into a masterclass in raw, physical grit. He spent grueling days enduring the biting prairie wind, hacking at stubborn lumber and harvesting crops until his hands were raw and calloused from the cold. The ultimate test of his work ethic came inside the suffocating walls of a local lumber mill. To earn his keep, Elon crawled through a tiny, dark hatch into the hazardous bowels of an industrial boiler. With a respirator strapped tight to his face and sweat stinging his eyes, he shoveled toxic, scalding ash in a confined furnace that required absolute mental endurance. Every exhausting hour in that high-temperature environment was a price he willingly paid to maintain his independence and fund his next leap forward. This period of intense physical labor sharpened his resolve. When his mother and siblings finally joined him in Canada, Elon seamlessly transitioned back into academia, securing admission to Queen's University. Yet, even as he excelled, his eyes remained fixed firmly on the horizon. To Elon, Canada was a brilliant stepping stone, but the United States was the true crucible where the future of technology and space was actively being forged. For 2 years, he obsessed over advanced textbooks and meticulously mapped out his trajectory, relentlessly applying for academic funding and cold-calling prominent businessmen to build a network. His fierce academic drive soon unlocked the ultimate gateway, a competitive transfer and a hard-earned scholarship to the University of Pennsylvania. Standing on American soil at last, he set out to master the twin intellectual weapons he knew he would need to rewrite human history: physics and economics.